Gratitude is another powerful tool in the pursuit of happiness. By focusing on the positive aspects of our lives, we shift our mindset from scarcity to abundance. Keeping a gratitude journal where we regularly note things we are thankful for can help reinforce this positive outlook. Studies have shown that individuals who practice gratitude experience increased levels of happiness and well-being. This simple act of acknowledging the good in our lives can counteract negative thoughts and foster resilience, allowing us to navigate life's challenges with a more optimistic perspective. Cultivating happiness also involves nurturing our relationships. Human beings are inherently social creatures, and our connections with others play a significant role in our emotional well-being. Building and maintaining strong, supportive relationships can provide us with a sense of belonging and purpose. Investing time in friendships, family, and community can yield immense benefits, as shared experiences and emotional support contribute to our overall happiness. It's important to engage in active listening and show appreciation for those we care about, fostering deeper connections that enrich our lives. Moreover, acts of kindness can significantly enhance our sense of happiness. When we engage in selfless acts, whether small or large, we not only improve the lives of others, but also elevate our own mood. This phenomenon, often referred to as the helper's high, can be explained by the release of endorphins and other feel-good hormones in our brain. Volunteering, helping a neighbor, or simply offering a compliment can create a ripple effect, spreading joy and reinforcing the interconnectedness of our lives. By contributing to the well-being of others, we often find a deeper sense of fulfillment and happiness within ourselves. In addition to fostering relationships and practicing gratitude, pursuing our passions is vital in the journey toward happiness. Engaging in activities that ignite our enthusiasm and creativity can lead to a state of flow where we lose track of time and feel fully immersed in the moment. Whether it's painting, playing a musical instrument, or participating in sports, dedicating time to our interests can significantly enhance our overall well-being. These moments of joy remind us of our individuality and allow us to express ourselves authentically, contributing to a richer, more meaningful life. Furthermore, cultivating happiness often involves setting goals and striving for personal growth. Having aspirations provides us with direction and purpose, instilling a sense of motivation in our daily lives. It's important to set realistic, achievable goals that align with our values and passions. This can be anything from pursuing a new career path, improving our health, or learning a new skill. The journey toward achieving these goals can be just as rewarding as the outcome itself, as it fosters resilience and a sense of accomplishment. Celebrating small milestones along the way can also boost our confidence and reinforce our commitment to personal growth. However, it's crucial to recognize that happiness is not a constant state. Life is inherently filled with ups and downs, and experiencing negative emotions is a natural part of the human experience. Acknowledging and embracing our feelings, whether they are joyful or painful, allows us to cultivate a deeper understanding of ourselves. Rather than striving for an unattainable state of perpetual happiness, we can learn to navigate our emotional landscape with grace and acceptance. This resilience in the face of adversity is a vital component of a fulfilling life, enabling us to bounce back from challenges and emerge stronger. Additionally, practicing self-compassion is essential in cultivating happiness. We often hold ourselves to high standards and can be our harshest critics. Learning to treat ourselves with the same kindness and understanding that we would offer a friend can alleviate feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt. Self-compassion involves recognizing our shared humanity, acknowledging that everyone struggles, and allowing ourselves the grace to make mistakes. This approach fosters a healthier self-image and encourages a more positive relationship with ourselves, which is fundamental to overall happiness. Moreover, our physical health significantly impacts our emotional well-being. Engaging in regular physical activity, maintaining a balanced diet, and prioritizing sleep are all crucial components of a healthy lifestyle that can enhance our mood and resilience. Exercise, in particular, releases endorphins, which can lead to improved feelings of happiness and reduced symptoms of anxiety and depression. Finding an enjoyable form of physical activity, whether it be dancing, hiking, or practicing yoga, can make this aspect of self-care more engaging and sustainable. Incorporating mindfulness into our daily routines can further enhance our overall well-being. Mindfulness involves being present in the moment and acknowledging our thoughts and feelings without judgment. This practice can help us break free from the cycle of negative thinking that often plagues our minds, allowing us to focus on the beauty of the present. Simple techniques such as mindful breathing can be woven into our everyday activities, transforming mundane moments into opportunities for joy and reflection. Another important aspect of cultivating happiness is recognizing the significance of play and leisure in our lives. In our busy, achievement-oriented culture, we often overlook the importance of simply having fun. Engaging in playful activities, whether through games, hobbies, or spontaneous adventures, can reignite our sense of wonder and curiosity. Embracing playfulness allows us to connect with our inner child, bringing joy and spontaneity back into our lives. It's essential to carve out time for leisure activities that make us smile and remind us of the joy of being alive. Finally, being open to new experiences can broaden our horizons and enrich our lives. Stepping outside our comfort zones and trying new things can lead to personal growth and increased happiness. Whether it's traveling to new places, tasting different cuisines, or meeting new people, these experiences can provide fresh perspectives and deepen our appreciation for life. Embracing novelty fosters adaptability and resilience, reminding us that life is a continuous journey of learning and exploration. In essence, cultivating happiness is an ongoing process that involves a blend of self-awareness, gratitude, connection, and personal growth. By focusing on our relationships, pursuing our passions, and practicing self-compassion, we create a foundation for a fulfilling and joyful life. It's important to remember that happiness is not a destination, but a journey shaped by our choices and perceptions. Embracing the ebb and flow of our emotions, prioritizing our well-being, and staying open to new experiences allows us to navigate life's challenges with resilience and grace. Through this multifaceted approach, we can cultivate a deeper sense of happiness that permeates our lives, enriching our experiences and fostering meaningful connections with ourselves and others. Once you have identified your burdens, the next step is to assess their impact on your life. Some burdens may be minor inconveniences, while others might significantly affect your mental health and overall happiness. Consider how these burdens shape your daily experiences and interactions. Are they causing you to feel overwhelmed? Are they preventing you from pursuing your goals or enjoying life? Understanding the extent of their impact can help motivate you to take action. After gaining clarity, it becomes essential to explore the roots of these burdens. Often our burdens are linked to deeper issues such as unresolved conflicts, unmet needs, or limiting beliefs. For instance, if you feel burdened by the need to please others, it may stem from a fear of rejection or a desire for approval. Understanding the underlying causes can provide valuable insight and inform your approach to releasing these burdens. Sometimes talking with a trusted friend or therapist can help uncover these deeper connections and provide support in navigating the emotional landscape. Another effective strategy for releasing burdens is to practice mindfulness. Mindfulness involves being present in the moment and acknowledging your thoughts and feelings without judgment. This practice allows you to observe your burdens without becoming overwhelmed by them. When you cultivate a mindful attitude, you can create space between yourself and your burdens, reducing their emotional grip. Techniques such as meditation, deep breathing, or simply taking a walk in nature can help you develop this mindful awareness. These moments of stillness can offer a respite from the chaos of everyday life, allowing you to reconnect with your inner self and gain perspective on what truly matters. Setting boundaries is also a crucial element in the process of releasing burdens. Many of our burdens arise from taking on too much, whether it be responsibilities at work, commitments to family and friends, or self-imposed expectations. Learning to say no is a powerful skill that can help you reclaim your time and energy. Assess your current commitments and consider whether they align with your values and priorities. If not, it may be time to let go of certain obligations. This doesn't mean you have to be selfish, rather it's about recognizing your limits and prioritizing your well-being. When you free yourself from unnecessary commitments, you create space for what truly matters to you. Another important aspect of releasing burdens is forgiveness, both of yourself and others. Often we carry burdens of guilt, shame, or resentment that weigh heavily on our hearts. Holding on to these feelings can be toxic and prevent us from moving forward. To release these burdens, it's crucial to practice self-compassion and acknowledge that everyone makes mistakes. Forgiving yourself is an act of kindness that can liberate you from the past. Similarly, forgiving others, while sometimes challenging, can be equally freeing. It doesn't mean condoning harmful behavior, but rather choosing to let go of the emotional weight that comes from holding on to anger or resentment. Embracing change is another significant aspect of the burden release process. Life is inherently fluid and our circumstances often shift in unexpected ways. Resistance to change can exacerbate feelings of burden as we cling to the familiar even when it no longer serves us. Instead of resisting change, try to embrace it as an opportunity for growth. This might involve stepping out of your comfort zone, whether it's pursuing a new job, moving to a different city, or letting go of relationships that no longer enrich your life. By approaching change with curiosity and openness, you can transform burdens into opportunities for self-discovery and personal development. Practicing gratitude can also help shift your perspective on burdens. When we focus on what we lack or what burdens us, it's easy to become overwhelmed by negativity. However, cultivating gratitude allows us to acknowledge the positive aspects of our lives. Regularly reflecting on what you're thankful for can shift your mindset and reduce the emotional weight of your burdens. This practice doesn't require grand gestures. It can be as simple as appreciating a sunny day, a warm cup of coffee, or a meaningful conversation with a friend. By fostering an attitude of gratitude, you create a counterbalance to the heaviness of your burdens. Engaging in physical activity is another powerful way to release burdens. Exercise has been shown to reduce stress, improve mood, and increase overall well-being. Whether it's going for a run, practicing yoga, or dancing to your favorite music, moving your body can help release pent-up energy and emotions. It's a form of self-care that not only benefits your physical health, but also contributes to your mental and emotional resilience. So, as you engage in physical activity, you may find that your burdens feel lighter and your capacity to cope with challenges increases. Seeking support from others can be invaluable in the journey to release burdens. You don't have to navigate this process alone. Sharing your experiences with trusted friends or family members can provide a sense of relief and connection. Sometimes simply voicing your burdens can diminish their power over you. Support groups, whether in person or online, can also be a helpful resource as they connect you with individuals who share similar struggles. Knowing that you are not alone in your experiences can be comforting and empowering. In addition to seeking support, developing healthy coping mechanisms is crucial. Life will inevitably present challenges and burdens, but how you respond to them makes a significant difference. Instead of turning to unhealthy habits such as excessive drinking, overeating, or isolating yourself, seek out constructive ways to cope. This might include engaging in creative activities, practicing mindfulness, or developing a new skill. Finding healthy outlets for your emotions can help you process your burdens and prevent them from overwhelming you. Establishing a routine can also provide stability and a sense of control amid the chaos of life. When you have a structured daily routine, it can create a sense of predictability and security. This is especially important when dealing with emotional burdens, as it helps to ground you and provide a framework for your day. Incorporate activities that nourish your mind, body, and spirit, such as exercise, reading, or spending time with loved ones. A routine can help you manage stress and create a more balanced life, making it easier to release the burdens that weigh you down. As you work through the process of releasing burdens, it's essential to be patient with yourself. Change takes time, and it's normal to encounter setbacks along the way. Instead of being hard on yourself, practice self-compassion and recognize that healing is a journey. Celebrate small victories, whether it's making time for self-care, setting a boundary, or expressing gratitude. Each step you take towards releasing your burdens is a significant achievement. Finally, remember that releasing burdens doesn't mean erasing challenges from your life. Instead, it's about finding ways to cope with and navigate these challenges more effectively. Life will continue to present difficulties, but by developing resilience and a toolbox of strategies for release, you can approach these burdens with a newfound strength and clarity. Embracing the journey of releasing burdens can lead to a more fulfilling and empowered life where you can thrive rather than merely survive, allowing you to focus on the joys and possibilities that life has to offer. The process of releasing burdens is not just about letting go, it's about creating space for growth, healing, and the pursuit of your true self. Forgiveness is a profound act, often seen as a gift we give to others, but it is perhaps more a gift we give ourselves. The complexity of human relationships means that we inevitably encounter moments of hurt, betrayal, and disappointment. In these instances, the decision to forgive can feel overwhelming, yet it holds transformative power that can alter our lives in profound ways. At its core, forgiveness is an intentional choice to release feelings of resentment or vengeance towards someone who has wronged us. This act does not mean condoning or excusing the wrongdoing, nor does it signify forgetting the hurt. Instead, it is a conscious decision to let go of the emotional burden that comes from holding on to anger and resentment. The emotional weight of grudges can be immense, often manifesting in physical, mental, and spiritual discomfort. Research has shown that harboring resentment can lead to stress, anxiety, and even physical ailments. The act of forgiveness can serve as a form of self-liberation, allowing individuals to reclaim their emotional well-being. When we forgive, we release the grip that past grievances have on our hearts and minds, paving the way for healing and growth. This journey of forgiveness is not always easy. It requires courage and vulnerability, demanding that we confront our pain rather than sidestep it. Forgiveness can be particularly challenging when the hurt is deep. Instances of betrayal by loved ones or injustices inflicted by others can evoke intense emotions. These experiences can create a cycle of hurt that is difficult to break. Yet the power of forgiveness lies in its ability to disrupt this cycle. By choosing to forgive, we can interrupt the negative patterns that keep us tethered to our pain. It allows us to redefine our narratives, shifting from victims of circumstance to active participants in our healing. In doing so, we often find that forgiveness is less about the other person and more about reclaiming our own peace and agency. Forgiveness is also essential for fostering empathy and understanding. When we choose to forgive, we open ourselves to the possibility of seeing the situation from the perspective of the person who hurt us. This doesn't mean that we excuse their behavior, but it allows us to acknowledge their humanity. People are often shaped by their own experiences, fears, and insecurities, and understanding this can soften our hearts. This does not diminish our pain, but adds a layer of complexity to our understanding of human behavior. Moreover, forgiveness can pave the way for stronger relationships. Holding on to grudges can create barriers between us and others, leading to isolation and loneliness. When we forgive, we often find that we can reconnect with those we may have pushed away. This reconnection can be a beautiful part of the human experience, allowing us to cultivate deeper bonds and a sense of community. It invites the possibility of reconciliation and understanding, which are vital components of healthy relationships. In this way, forgiveness acts as a bridge, reconnecting us not only with others, but also with ourselves. The process of forgiveness is deeply personal and can look different for everyone. For some, it may involve cultivating happiness as a journey that intertwines our thoughts, actions, and perceptions of the world around us. It's a dynamic process influenced by our environments, relationships, and personal choices. In a society often preoccupied with material success and external validation, cultivating a sense of happiness can sometimes feel like an elusive goal. However, the essence of happiness is deeply rooted in our internal landscape, and by nurturing it, we can transform our experiences and interactions. At the heart of cultivating happiness is the understanding that it is not merely a fleeting emotion, but a state of being that can be developed over time. It begins with self-awareness, recognizing our thoughts and feelings without judgment. This self-reflection allows us to identify what truly brings us joy and fulfillment. Practices such as mindfulness and meditation can be instrumental in this process, helping us to ground ourselves in the present moment and appreciate the beauty of our surroundings. When we take time to pause and reflect, we become more attuned to our needs and desires, which lays the foundation for a happier existence. Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk about a powerful concept that can transform your life: letting go. We often carry burdens, regrets, fears, and negative experiences that weigh us down and rob us of our happiness. But what if I told you that the key to a joyful life lies in the simple act of letting go? Imagine for a moment what it feels like to hold on to anger. It's like gripping a hot coal, believing that by holding on to it, you're punishing someone else. In reality, it only burns you. Letting go is not about excusing others or diminishing your experiences. It's about freeing your sin. It's about releasing the past so you can fully embrace the present. Now, think about the stories you tell yourself. We all have narratives that shape our identity, stories of failure, loss, or heartbreak. But what if you decided to rewrite those narratives? What if you chose to see challenges as opportunities for growth? When you let go of limiting beliefs, you make space for new possibilities and brighter experiences. And let's not forget the power of forgiveness. Forgiveness isn't about condoning what happened. It's about liberating yourself from the chains of resentment. When you forgive, you reclaim your power. You shift your focus from what was done to you to what you can create moving forward. This act of letting go can be one of the most profound gifts you give yourself. As you begin to let go, you might find that happiness is not something to be chased, but rather something to be cultivated within. Happiness thrives in the soil of acceptance and gratitude. When you let go of what you cannot control and embrace what you have, you unlock a new perspective on life. So I encourage you to let go of the weight that's holding you back. Release the anger, the regrets, and the fears. Embrace the present moment with an open heart. Allow yourself to be happy, not because everything is perfect, but because you choose to see the beauty in life despite its imperfections. Remember, happiness is not a destination, it's a way of being. It's a choice you make every single day. Let go and watch how your life transforms. Embrace the journey and find joy in the here and now. Today, as we gather here, we find ourselves standing at a pivotal moment in our lives, a moment that calls for reflection, resilience, and a renewed sense of purpose. Each of us has experienced trials that have tested our limits, challenges that have made us question our path, and moments of doubt that have threatened to overshadow our dreams. Yet it is within these very trials that we discover the strength we never knew we possessed, the resilience that can only be forged through adversity, and the hope that lights our way even in the darkest of times. As we look around, we see not just individuals, but a community bound together by shared experiences and collective aspirations. It is this community that reminds us that we are never truly alone in our struggles. Together, we create a tapestry of support that can lift us when we falter and inspire us to reach for greatness when our spirits waver. It is often said that it takes a village to raise a child. I believe it takes a village to nurture the dreams of every person within it. Each one of us plays a crucial role in fostering an environment where hope can flourish, where courage can be nurtured, and where every dream can take flight. Think back to a time when you faced a significant challenge. Perhaps it was a personal setback, a professional hurdle, or a moment of loss. In those moments, who was there for you? Who lent you their strength when yours was waning? Often it is the connections we forge with one another that become our lifeline, pulling us back from the brink of despair and pushing us toward a brighter future. We need to remember that our stories are interwoven. Every triumph and every setback is a thread in the fabric of our community. It is through our shared stories that we find understanding and solidarity, reinforcing the idea that our journeys, while unique, are part of a larger narrative. In times of hardship, we must also look inward. Resilience is not just a product of external support, it is cultivated within. Each of us has the ability to adapt, to learn, and to grow from our experiences. It is often the most challenging circumstances that lead to the most profound transformations. I urge you to embrace those moments of discomfort and uncertainty. They are opportunities for growth, chances to redefine our goals, and pathways to a deeper understanding of ourselves and our purpose in this world. When faced with obstacles, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this experience to become a better version of myself? Consider the power of perspective. Often it is not the situation itself that determines our outcome, but how we choose to respond to it. We have the agency to rewrite our narratives, to change the trajectory of our lives through the choices we make in response to adversity. When we adopt a mindset of growth, we empower ourselves to see challenges not as insurmountable barriers, but as stepping stones towards something greater. This shift in perspective can transform our lives and the lives of those around us. Moreover, let us not forget the role of hope. Hope is a powerful force. It is the light that guides us through our darkest hours, the flame that ignites our passions, and the promise of a better tomorrow. Hope is not a passive wish, it is an active commitment to believing in the possibility of change, the potential for progress, and the belief that, despite our circumstances, we can create a future that aligns with our dreams. In times when despair seems to loom large, it is hope that reminds us of our inherent strength and capacity to overcome. It is hope that fuels our determination to not only survive, but to thrive. In our journey toward a better future, let us also recognize the importance of empathy and compassion. In a world that can sometimes feel divided, it is our capacity to connect with others that will bridge the gaps between us. We must strive to understand one another, to listen to each other's stories, and to support one another in our journeys. Each person we encounter is fighting their own battles, often unseen, and it is our duty to approach each interaction with kindness and understanding. Empathy fosters a sense of belonging and community, reminding us that we are all part of the same human experience. As we think about the future we wish to create, let's consider how we can contribute to a world that embodies the values we hold dear. Change begins with us, and it is through our actions, however small, that we can inspire others to join in our collective effort. Volunteer in your community, mentor someone who could benefit from your experience, or simply lend a listening ear to a friend in need. These acts of kindness ripple outward, creating waves of positive change that can transform lives and ultimately our society. We are living in times of great challenge, yet within those challenges lies the opportunity for profound change. It is a call to action for all of us. We must not only stand together in solidarity, but also rise together in resilience. The path forward may not always be clear, and there will be moments of uncertainty and fear. However, if we commit to facing these challenges together, drawing strength from our collective experiences and nurturing hope within our hearts, there is no limit to what we can achieve. Let us be the architects of our destiny, shaping our futures with courage, compassion, and unwavering hope. Let us invest in our community, not just for ourselves, but for the generations that will follow. The world we create today will serve as the foundation for tomorrow's dreams. As we move forward, let us carry with us the stories of those who came before us, honoring their struggles and victories, while also paving the way for those who will come after. Remember, resilience is not just about enduring, it is about thriving in the face of adversity. It is about recognizing the beauty in our struggles and the strength we gain from them. It is about standing tall in the face of challenges and knowing that together we are capable of extraordinary things. So let us embark on this journey with open hearts and open minds, embracing the possibilities that lie ahead. As we continue to navigate the complexities of life, let us hold on to hope and nurture the connections that bind us. Together we can create a world where dreams are not only possible but attainable. Let us commit ourselves to the work of building a brighter future, one where every person is valued, every voice is heard, and every dream is given the chance to flourish. It is within our grasp, and together we will make it a reality. Releasing burdens is an essential aspect of maintaining mental and emotional well-being. Each of us carries a unique set of weights shaped by our experiences, relationships, and internal dialogues. These burdens can manifest in various forms: stress from work, anxiety about the future, guilt over past actions, or the pressure to meet societal expectations. Recognizing these burdens is a first step towards releasing them, allowing us to live more freely and authentically. To begin the process of releasing burdens, it's important to first identify what those burdens are. This requires introspection and honesty. Take a moment to reflect on your life. What thoughts linger in your mind? What situations do you find yourself ruminating over? These persistent thoughts often represent burdens that demand attention. Journaling can be an effective tool in this regard. By writing down your thoughts and feelings, you can gain clarity and insight into what weighs you down. This act of putting pen to paper can also serve as a release in itself, allowing you to externalize your internal struggles.